Hungarian street food you simply can't walk past without stopping. Langos, at first glance it might remind you of pizza, but don't be fooled. It's something completely different. Crispy on the outside, soft and pillowy on the inside. Let's start by measuring 265 grams of flour. Just regular flour, not the fancy 00 kind. This isn't pizza. Add half a teaspoon of salt. In a separate container, measure 200 milliliters of milk and pour it into a small pot to warm it up. Don't boil it. Too high a temperature will kill the yeast. Now, in the bowl that had the milk, crumble in 10 grams of fresh yeast and add half a teaspoon of sugar. Combine the two by rubbing them together until they become a smooth paste. Pour in the warm milk and add 2 tablespoons of the flour we measured earlier. Give it a good mix. Don't worry if you see a few lumps, that's perfectly fine. Set this starter aside for about 20 minutes to rise. In the meantime, let's make our garlic oil, the magic touch for brushing over our langos. You will need some garlic, as much as your heart desires. Add a splash of oil, the same amount of water, and a pinch of salt. Blend everything with a hand blender until you get a smooth, fragrant paste. After 20 minutes, your starter should be beautifully risen and ready for action. Add it to the remaining flour and gently bring everything together into one dough. Then, knead it energetically for about 5 minutes to aerate it. If you're already a pro, you can use the slap and fold technique. Once the dough is smooth, drizzle it with a bit of oil, cover it with a kitchen towel, and let it rest until it doubles in size, usually around 30 minutes. While it's rising, prepare a pot or deep pan with oil. It should be heated to around 170 degrees Celsius, 340 degrees Fahrenheit. When the dough has risen, divide it into 3 balls. They don't have to be perfect. Lightly oil your countertop so the dough doesn't stick. Take one ball and gently shape it into a flat round, roughly the size of your pan. Carefully place it into the hot oil and fry until it turns a light golden color on both sides. Don't worry if you see a few white spots. That's completely normal and perfectly edible. It just means one side puffed up more than the other while frying. Once golden and crispy, lift your langos from the oil and immediately brush it with the garlic oil you prepared earlier. Let it cool slightly, then repeat the process with the remaining dough balls. Serve your langos slathered with sour cream and a generous handful of grated cheese on top. That's it for today, folks. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.